Hi all. So welcome again to another daily webinar. So this is Pratul, and I'm the co-leader of the Nal Daily chapter. So we have been hosting these webinars on, I won't say daily or a monthly basis, but yeah, as per our availability. So right now we have with us Ankit Saini. So I'll just pull him up on the screen. Ankit.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, Pratik.
Yeah, Pratik. Yeah, hi Ankit. So Ankit is here with us, and he will be giving us like all the details and everything about S3 buckets. So without wasting any more time, so I'll hand over this screen to Ankit, and he will take it ahead. So Ankit, you can start with your webinar now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Hi all. Very good afternoon to all of you. Before I start, I would like to thanks to Null Delhi for organizing this event and during this pandemic and here we are virtually connected. So big shout out to Null Delhi team, and also thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my talk to all of you, which is about securing your data in S3. So I'm Ankit. Currently, I'm working as security engineer at First. I go on Twitter. I go on Twitter as Def Heaven. So let me give you a brief what was happening before S3. So before S3, people used to store their data in same server, and there are some drawbacks. For example, cost were high. If your server dies, then your data will also die with it. It also has some security concerns. So that is why we need something cheap, which is reliable. That is one of the reason people started using S3. So Amazon Simple Storage Service, which is also called AWS S3, it is used to store and retrieve any amount of data. It is highly scalable, reliable, fast, and inexpensive data storage service. And because of all these features, it is highly used. Each item that we store inside the bucket is called an object. We can apply policies around the object. We can apply policies around the bucket, and we can also modify the settings around around the account basically. So let me show you a quick demo, like how it is gonna look and all. So this is my S3 console. So you can see this option on the left, block public access. So it is basically it is the account settings basically, which I was talking about. So from there you can control the public, like you can control the settings, account settings around the S as S3 bucket. If you want to block it for the public, you can tick this checkbox. And if you want to allow anyone in the world who can access your bucket, then you have to just untick it. And there is one more thing: before making any bucket public, you need to block this. You need to turn off this setting. If this setting is turned on, you are not gonna make your bucket public. Basically, it will not allow you. So other thing is that, like you can see, there are several buckets in my console. So here, suppose talking about this bucket, you can also set the settings around the buckets from here as well. You can also make you can also allow the buckets from here, like you can allow the public access for the bucket, as well as you can also let me allow my bucket for the public access. Just give me a second. Apart from that, you can also manage the perm- permissions around the object. Let me upload something on this bucket. So suppose I'm uploading this screenshot here. So now by default, this object is going to be private. If I want to make it public, then I have to explicitly go and make it pub- public here. So meanwhile this object is uploading, let me continue from here. So now the question is how I can access the bucket basically. So there are two ways using which you can access the bucket. One way is you can access it from AWS console, and other one is using AWS access keys. So access keys consist of an access key ID and a secret key, which are used to sign your request that you are going to make to AWS. AWS users need their access keys to make calls and to make some modification on the buckets using command line. As people started using A, AWS buckets, so it is one of the essential service to store the data, and most of the time some access key get get leaked, or because of some mis misconfiguration in the buckets policy, uh, which results to a data breach, as well as sometimes it leads to subdomain takeover. So now to avoid this kind of attack, Security Hub, which is also known as CIS, Center for Internet Security. So they says that you should regularly rotate your keys, and rotating keys can reduce the chances for an access key that is associated with a compromise uh, compromise or a stolen account to be used. You can also rotate your access key to ensure that that can't be accessed with an old key that might have been lost, cracked, or stolen. So this is the script which I wrote basically. So this script is basically it is going to revoke the access key on the basis of number of days, like uh, if your keys are not being used from 87 days, it is going to alert the user in the Slack. And if it is if it is not being used for 90 days, then it is going to deactivate that key, and after 93 days it is going to delete that key. So this is one of the way to avoid access key leaks basically. Now talking about securing the data inside the bucket. So the first way is to use versioning. So versioning is like storing multiple versions of an object in the same bucket. and you can use versioning to retrieve, preserve, and restore the object. Using versioning, you can recover the deleted deleted item. If you enable versioning for a bucket, Amazon S3 automatically generates a unique ID for the object being stored. If you delete an object instead of removing it, so Amazon S3 is going to insert a delete marker, which become the current object version. You can always restore the previous version of the object. So let me show you quick thing or around it. So before that, I was talking about making an object public. So you can select the object and you can go to the actions and you can make the object public. And now talking about basically versioning thing, you can go to this tab, and here you can enable the versioning basically. And now let me upload the same object. Let me upload the same object once more. I think it is the image. Okay, let me upload something small, like suppose this one. So let me upload it. So it is uploaded now. If I will click here on the version, so you can see that there is one version ID which is associated to the image. Now I'm going to upload the same thing. So so right now I have uploaded the same thing, since the image is same. So it is now going to store the two versions of the same image. Basically now it is going to have two different version ID for the same object. And now and also you can see null in the version ID of the first object. It is showing it because when I uploaded that object, I have not enabled the versioning thing. Now suppose if I delete this object, this one. So let me delete it. So if I deleted that object, now since the versioning is enabled, now I can still uh, restore that object by just going here, and I am going to delete this delete marker basically. So I'm going to delete this delete marker. After that, I can hide the version, and you can see I got my image tag. So talking about versioning, now there is one more thing that you can also enable the in encryption on the object. So yes, after that, uh, so secondly, you can enable MFA. MFA stands for multi-factor authentication. It will help you to prevent the accidental deletion of the data inside the bucket, or and for now it can only enabled from command line, and only the root account can enable the multi-factor authentication. So let me show you the quick demo around it. So right now you can see, and there is one more thing before enabling the versioning encryption. Sorry, before enabling the multi-factor authentication, versioning should be enabled for the bucket. So as you can see that versioning is enabled for this bucket. Now let me enable this mfa delete as well. So let me copy the name of the bucket. I have the I have this command with me. I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put this bucket name here. So here it is asking for MFA code. So let me enter the MFA code for my account. Hmm. So as you can see, I have executed this command, and this command got successfully executed. Now I will check the properties for this bucket. I'm gonna refresh it, and let's see if MFA delete is enabled or not. Sometimes it might take some time to reflect the changes in the console. So just let's just wait. Okay, I think I need to refresh it from here. So now you can see that M, MFA delete is for this bucket. So so there is an other way you can restrict the access for your bucket by allowing only your infra IPs. So it is a simple bucket policy which you are going to apply on some of the bucket, and it is going to allow only some limited bucket or sorry, only some limited IPs to access that bucket. So yeah. Now, there are some of the ways using which you can protect your data in your bucket. Now let's talk about monitoring the bucket from the compliance person perspective, or detect it if someone mistakenly made our bucket public. So the first thing is uh, A- AWS Config. So AWS Config is a tool which is given by AWS, which is used to assess, audit, and evaluate the config of your AWS resources. You can set up the config rule against your bucket to check for the public access. It will help you to detect if it will help you to detect any bucket as soon as possible for the public access. So now let me share a simple architecture diagram where we are going to discuss about a real life real life scenario, and this is how we are going to implement it. So this is a simple architecture diagram. If you don't know about like CloudWatch, Lambda, and SNS, don't 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 worry. I'm going to explain it. So suppose someone make some suppose some of the bucket contains the user data, and someone by mistake changes the visibility of that bucket from private to pub, 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 public. So this is how we are going to tackle it. So now let me before going to the architecture diagram, let me tell you a little bit about the components. So the first, you know about S3, you know about config, and the and let me tell you about the CloudWatch. So CloudWatch is basically it is a service which is used for monitoring the resources. And lambda function, like it is a kind of function which is like uh, which uh, which run without server, or you can say basically it 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 gives you freedom to run your code as like in serverless basically computing thing. Other thing is SNS. So SNS stands for simple notification service. It is going to send the notifications to the um, user on the email or on the phone phone number. So suppose someone made some of the buckets public. So this is how it is going to check it. Config is going to check for the bucket for the compliance thing, and after that it is going to send those event to the CloudWatch, and CloudWatch will check if that particular resource is compliant or non compliant, and on the basis of that it is going to trigger the lambda function, and lambda function will change the bucket ACL to the private again. ACL stands for access control list, and lambda is also going to send the notification to the user. Let me show you a simple demo around it. So this is my console. I'm going to use the config here. So you can see I have all already set up these two rules, which are going to check for the public write and public read access for the bucket. Right right now you can see the state is compliant. Let me change the visibility of the bucket. So I'm going to make one of my bucket public. Let me before that let me just see the okay. So I'm going to make this bucket public. Yeah, block or public off. Okay, it's fine here. Okay, now let me make this bucket public. I will go to permissions tab, and there is this access control list thing. I'm going to make this bucket public. I'm going to give all this access. Since I told you this thing that now I made this bucket public. Now config will check for the compliance, and it is going to send the event to the cloud, which is going to trigger the lambda function, and it will again make that bucket private. So let's see if if it if it works or not. So I have made the bucket public. Let me run the config thing once, because otherwise it is going to run after 6 hours, and 6 hours is a lot of time. We can't wait for that much. Let me re re-evaluate the compliance thing. So it is going to take some time, like 10 minutes. uh, we are going to wait. So let's continue here. Now the next thing which I'm going to discuss is Amazon basically AWS trusted advisor. So it is a tool which is given by AWS for real-time guidance to to monitor your resources. There is one section which is related to buckets, uh, which will tell you about the open access op- permissions. So let me open the trusted advisor here. So as you can see that on here, you can see this section, this one. So it is going to give you the real time basically thing ki, if your bucket is compliant or not, if if it is following the best practices and all. So let me check that config thing. If config make our bucket to private or not. Uh, till till now it is not. It might take some more time. We should wait. Other thing is thank you all for attending this them attending this talk, and you can follow this blog which is written by me. So all the details of the talks are here basically, and let's just wait for this bucket. If anyone have any question around it, you can ask right now, I think.
Okay,
So
still we are
yeah,
waiting for this. So how much time does it normally takes?
usually
Usually
5 to 10
10
minutes.
minutes. Okay, okay.
So you can
So you
see
can
that
see that
one of the
one of the
resources
resources
not
not
compliant.
compliant.
Let's see
Let's see
how much
how
time
much
will it take. Meanwhile, I can show you this flow basically. See how I have set up this thing. So basically, you you can see that config have detected that these are the non compliant resources. Let me open the CloudWatch. So CloudWatch, there you can see that I have created one events rule basically. So this is the rule. It is going to check check for the compliant and non non compliant thing. If the compliance type is non compliant, it is going to trigger this lambda function. Also, you can see that there is one SNS topic. Uh, so this is my lambda function. So let me just show you a little bit of the code. So this is a simple Python code which is going to check for the events, and then it is going to perform some action on the basis of that. And yeah, and you can see here SNS. I have configured one config topic, and there is one subscription. It is going to send email, like it is going to send an email to this email basically. So yeah, so this is how I have set up this. Let us check. Let me check again. So you can see that now there is no compliant rule. Let me check. Let me check the bucket. If that bucket is still private, is still public. As you can see, it blocks the public access for the bucket. So yeah, this complete this demo, and now over to you, Pratul.
Okay. So thank you, Ankit, for this webinar. And guys, so we will be sharing the slides. So Ankit, you will be sharing the slide with us, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So you can share the slide with us, and I'll post it on social media. So thank you, Ankit, for your time. Okay,
Yeah,
bye bye.
welcome,
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 Pratul.
Pratul.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So yeah, that's it for this week's session. And I believe and I hope and I wish that you please, if you have any talks or webinars which you want to present in Nal Delhi, then you can please reach out to us on. You can reach out to us via the page nal.community, or you can reach out to us just by dropping an email to us. So whatever works for you, you can just reach out to us. And really, we would really appreciate that because these are like all community-based services, and we are all like we just need your support and help to move it ahead. Okay, so that is it for now, and see you next time. Okay, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.